His Excellency Mr. Volker Turk, United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights OHCHR, Her Excellency Ms. Cynthia Bellico, Regional Representative of the Office of the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights OHCHR, Mr. Balakrishnan Rajagopal, Special Rapporteur on the Right to Adequate Housing, His Excellency Mr. Edmund Buntaisun, Chair and Representative of Malaysia of the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, with the subject of Urgent Appeal Concerning Unlawful Barbed Wire Deployment and Related Actions by the Royal Thai Armed Forces. Excellencies, the Cambodian Human Rights Committee urgently brings to your attention a deeply concerning and unlawful act committed by the Royal Thai Armed Forces following the mutually agreed upon ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand on 28 July 2025 and 13-point agreed minutes of the Extraordinary General Border Committee (GBC) meeting between Cambodia and Thailand on 7 August 2025. On 4th of August 2025, Thai soldiers armed with weapons unlawfully entered Cambodian territory to lay barbed wire and deploy machinery to conduct land clearing in the Anses area, Chuang District, Barbed Province. Subsequently, on the 12th and 13th of August 2025, Thai paramilitary and Border Patrol forces undertook operations in the vicinity of the Chok Jai and Prejan village, Obaichuan Commune, Ochero District, Mandalay Province, placing barbed wire positioning vehicle tires on barricades and reportedly encircling civilian homes and farmland. On 14th of August 2025, Thai armed forces intended to place barbed wire and conduct similar operations in the vicinity of Pangpapun border checkpoint within the Mpui Mindat and Tnal Mbai village, Kok Romit Commune, Tmaput District, Mandalay Province, but were halted by the presence of Cambodian armed forces and people and international military attaché observers. The Cambodian Human Rights Committee has visited the locations and has witnessed the immense suffering of the affected people. Families have been forcibly displaced, causing severe distress and loss of livelihood. Their homes and farms have been unlawfully taken by Thai armed forces. The aforementioned actions are in direct violations of Thailand's obligations under international human rights and humanitarian laws, and constitute a serious infringement upon the rights of Cambodian citizens as guaranteed by the international human rights and humanitarian law instruments. These include, but are not limited to: 1. The Universal Declarations of Human Rights (UDHR), Article 3, Right to Life, Liberty, and Security of Person; Article 12, Protections against arbitrary interference of privacy, family, home, or correspondence; Article 17, Right to own property and protection from arbitrary deprivation. Second, International Covenants on Civil and Political Rights (ICCPR). Article 12, Right to liberty of movement and freedom to choose his residence. Article 17, Protections against arbitrary or unlawful interference of home and property. Third, International Covenants on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights (ICSCR). Articles 6 and 7, Right to work and right to enjoyment of just and favorable working conditions, as well as rest and leisure. Article 11, Right to an adequate standard of living, including food, clothing, and housing. Article 12, Right to physical and mental health. Article 13 and 14, Right to education. Article 15, Right to cultural life. Fourth, Convention on the Right of the Child. Article 16, Protections of the child from arbitrary or unlawful interference of privacy, family, home, or correspondence. Article 19, Protection from all forms of physical or mental violence, including displacement. Article 27, Right to a standard of living adequate for the child's physical, mental, spiritual, moral, and social development. Fifth, Geneva Convention, Post-Geneva Conventions of 1949. Article 33. Prohibitions of collective punishments against civilians, including measures of intimidation and acts of terrorism. Article 147. Defines as grave breaches, including willfully causing great suffering or serious injury to body or health, or extensive destructions of property. In light of the above, the Cambodian Human Rights Committee respectfully requests your urgent attention and support to 1. Request the immediate removal of all barbed wire and other obstructions which constitutes grave and serious violations of the MOU 2000 and international law, especially the mandate of the Joint Commissions on Demarcations for Land Boundary, JBC, while undermining the effort and negotiation process between the two countries, as these actions violate consensus between Thailand and Cambodia reached at the special meeting on the 28th of July in Putrajaya and extraordinary meeting, GBC meeting, on the 7th of August in Malaysia. 2. Ensure the prompt restitutions of all civilian property and farmland seized or encroached upon. 3. Urge Thailand to fully comply with its obligations under the ceasefire agreement between Cambodia and Thailand on the 28th of July 2025 and 13-point agreed minutes of the Extraordinary General Border Committee GBC meeting between Cambodia and Thailand on the 7th of August 2025. And 4th, initiate an independent and impartial investigations and ensure accountability for these violations. We urge the OHCHR, Special Rapporteur, and the CHRC to treat this matter with the utmost urgency and to support Cambodia in ensuring that those responsible for these violations are held fully accountable. The Cambodian Human Rights Committee also takes this opportunity to reiterate its demand and request relating to the immediate and unconditional release and repatriations of the remaining 18 Cambodian soldiers in Thai custody, as stated in its letter to the OHCHR and the CHRC dated 1st of August 2025. We seek your solidarity in upholding the principles of human rights, international humanitarian law, and justice for the victims of such unlawful actions. Please accept, Excellencies, the assurance of our highest considerations. Respectfully yours, Garami, President of the Cambodian Human Rights Committee.